Welcome to Life of Lady Di. Subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget to turn on that notification for more wonderful, encouraging content. Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to do something that's super controversial, cleaning and washing our meat. Enjoy. The sour orange, or like I said, if you have lemon juice, lime juice, but we're going to be cleaning our meat. We call this in Creole zoange. And again, if you're not comfortable using a knife like this, I don't suggest you do. I've just been cooking since I could remember. Please use a cutting board. Also add vinegar to your water. This may be strange for some people, but this is how we clean our meat. From oxtails, like we don't do steak like this though, unless it's a different kind of steak. But oxtails, chicken, things like that. And I know they're like, you don't need to clean your meat, blah, blah, blah. But I'm Haitian and I clean my meat, period. So getting my hot water to add to the oxtail. So rub each of your meat pieces with your lemon, your lime, or your sour orange. My meat, so I'm going to go ahead and dump this out so I can add my hot water. I'm going to wash my hands first. Clean hands. Alright, let's get our hot water and we call this chauding, basically steaming, I would say, steaming. And why we add hot water and we go through this cleaning process is to remove that gamey flavor from the meats. We don't add hot water to fish, but to our dark meats, our red meats, we definitely go through this process, again, to remove that gamey flavor. And once you've tasted meat that has been cleaned like this, you will definitely be able to distinguish that flavor that we're talking about. That is extremely hot. Be careful. So you just want to make sure all of your meat gets in that really good, all that. Just like that. Like I said, this is how we were raised. This is what we know. If you ask any Haitian, Cuban, island person, I'm not sure about all the other islands, but I can very much guarantee this is how we clean our meat if you're Haitian, okay? So, there it is. And you see all that blood coming out. That's how your meat should look, okay? If it's not looking like that, what are you doing? We're gonna go ahead and rinse it off. Just take out these oranges. Trash. This is why I keep a trash bag next to me, this little bag, so that way I can just put everything in there. Now we're going to rinse this out really, really good until it runs clear. For those of you who are concerned about cross-contamination, bacteria getting all over the sink or the counters, after we clean our meat and we put it in the next clean vessel, we literally take the time to spray everything down with usually Clorox, and we disinfect that entire area. So the only thing I know is if you're not cleaning your meat, then you're not cleaning your kitchen. Rinse that off a couple times. Alright, perfect. I already have my pot here. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my pot. It just makes my life so much easier. So, adding the meat to the pot. This is our cleaned meat. This meat has been blessed by our ancestors. It's nice and clean. There's some fat on the oxtails, but not much. I do prefer my oxtails cut a little thicker, but this is the only way they had it available at the location that I was at. Alright, so there. Now we're going to take our marinade that we already made. And this is why you have everything ready. Now, all the seasonings that we added, they're going to stain your hands, so use a glove or use tongs. So let's go ahead and pour this marinade over our meat. Mix our oxtail, so I already mixed it, as you can see. After adding the marinade, look how beautiful that looks, and we're going to let that sit. Put this together with the oxtail. It's not even cooked, and my God, like, look at how delicious this already looks, guys. Like, seriously. Can you imagine when it's all cooked? It's going to be amazing. I love being able to cook for my friends and family. It reminds me of my grandmother. Bless her soul, she's no longer here. Her name was Jane Bedard. She's the sweetest lady, and one thing she taught us is that you may not have much, but if you can feed someone, you've blessed their soul. So she would always like cook for us, you know. And I feel like that's a lot of grandparents, that if you were blessed to be able to have a grandparent, or if you have a Nona or a Gaga, you know, everybody calls them something different depending upon where you're from, or just how you were raised to call your grandparent. If you were blessed with a grandparent, most likely that was one of the ways that they showed their love, was by basically cooking for you constantly, you know, making the best meals ever. All right, so that is mixed up enough. So let's take a good old look at it. Look at that. I don't know if I should use this for the thumbnail or what, but I'm just saying. And we're not even done. Like, now this is going to cook. Can you imagine the smell that's gonna come off of this? Ugh, flavor overload. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you again soon.